Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mint Flips, where I'm a stay-at-home dad and a part-time eBay reseller. And every 100 subscribers is a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure to subscribe so you have a chance to win. I'm dying. It's 1,000 degrees in here. And I've only walked 15 feet. I have 17 orders plus an additional order on the docket for today. It was a holiday weekend and then all the shipping's weird. And actually only 0 of them have to be out today. So I'll probably pull, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how long I can, think well enough to speak and do things at the same time. That'll be my cutoff. It's just real bad. My plan today was to not list anything and just go clean the storage unit and get all that, start that whole process. But like I said, it's disgustingly hot and it's supposed to rain for like the next 6 days. So pivot to the things that make sense. Go sit in my air-conditioned office and list. Doesn't that sound a lot better than sweating my butt off in a storage unit? Yeah, I think so. First thing going out, she's back. She's back. My favorite buyer of all time. Let's see. It is Jewel Pop. I'm gonna do this one-handed. I'm getting crazy over here. Jewel Pop B5. B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and it's Ruby Blossom. I kept calling it Ruby Daisy, but it's Ruby Blossom. This is the one where eBay took my listing down because it says Ruby in the title, and I didn't feel like circumventing that or finding out exactly how I have to do it, which I think you can just put Ruby Colored, but I didn't put Ruby in there because the color of it's Ruby. I put Ruby because the name of it in the catalog where you buy them is Ruby Blossom. So instead, I just changed Ruby from R-U-B-Y to R-U-B-E-E, relisted it, and my best friend purchased it for $35.99 free shipping. This is the first time she's bought a single one, so how dare she? That's still a great sale, though. I love it. Next up, B3 is a vintage Parker pen. B3, which is B3, and then here, I think, is where I switched them to. I think I switched out my glasses and my pens. Yes, there we go. Because I had one pair of glasses left. Why do it? But I love me some pens. I'm running out. I gotta find a way to find more, but, you just get the things when you can get the things. But for this blood orange Parker clip with gold, I don't know if it says gold tone, might be gold nibs, because some of the nibs, which is the points, some of those are silver, some of them are gold, different carats of gold. But for that one, $28.99 free shipping. I got that and, I don't know, a lot of pens. I got this, specifically, this check box. Yes, it's a box for checks. If you are of my age or older, you know what that is. If you're younger than me, what's a check? But I got all of them for like $3. And it was hundreds of dollars in pens. It was so great. That's how my love of pens took off. I was like, wow, these are awesome, easy to list, so small, apparently worth money. It was really a great find. I found it in the bottom of a box of books under a table at a charity sale. And I didn't know they were worth anything. I said, I want to dabble in pens. I've heard pens are worth money. This seems like a good opportunity to not spend a lot of money and see if I'm right, see what's out there, see what sells, see what's worth money. And I lucked out by it being a huge score, $28.99 free shipping. That is awesome. I've had people ask me a few times how I ship my pens. If it was $100 plus, I would probably just put it in a box just because, the buyer appeal. You want to kind of put a good look out there. You want people who spend a lot of money to come back to your store. You want them to have confidence in your store, that kind of thing. But for me, $28.99, that's a run-of-the-mill sale. So what I will do is take a piece of cardboard, wrap it around it, put a piece of one loop of small bubble wrap from American Bubble Boy, which somebody today got an alert, used my link, so thank you to whoever that was. And if you don't use American Bubble Boy for your bubble wrap, you're missing out. Before I was an affiliate, because it is an affiliate link, I do make a little bit of money off it, but I used it before, and I said before to people, that's where you should get your bubble wrap. Very cheap, not very cheap, let me rephrase that. Cheapest you can get and still get a quality product. That's what it is. And I will link it at the end of this video, because if you haven't seen it yet, you should. It's a video from FJ Treasures where he rolled out bubble wrap from a bunch of different companies, and spoiler alert, guess who wasn't cheating you, and the rest were. So yeah, if you want bubble wrap, link in the description. And if you don't want me to make a little bit of money, I don't care. Still go to American Bubble Boy. Just don't use my link, which, why would you do that? Come on, why? Just to be vindictive? Come on, use the link. Next up, this one's cool. B3F is a vintage PVC toy, Fat Albert.
Hey, hey, hey! It's Fat Albert!
From the show Fat Albert, this gentleman right here. I don't know all the other characters' names. Let's see what this guy's name is. Rudy? Is it Rudy? This is Rudy. There we go. Rudy. This and all of the others, except for one, I don't remember which one, were in the bottom of the box of the Big Barbie Buy. The Big Barbie Buy. That's fun to say. And it's that one. I mean, I just love it, because this is that thing I always, I'm always yelling at you. Look in the free boxes, because this is the thing you'll find in the bottom. You're like, oh, what the heck is this? And then I got $35.99 free shipping. Yeah. Awesome. If you have the complete set, I think it goes for like $125, something like that. But for me, I would always just sell them individually, because I have no need to sell it right now. I'd rather make $175 spread out over 6-9 months than the $125 in a one go, but to each their own. Next up, B1A is a vintage Tupperware. Look at it, sitting right on top. And it's only sitting on top because somebody had a question about it at one point that I was feeling nice and I actually answered, and then they didn't buy it. $10.79 on sale. Free shipping, also 2.1% promoted. I tried something this weekend I'd never done before. I tried coupons. Didn't do anything. So I'm not saying it doesn't work for other people. I'm just saying I did it. I had a 0 result. I'm already running out of breath. So I'm telling you, what do we got? I know I have a thermometer around here. It was probably a hot day and I didn't want to see it anymore. Oh, this is a lie. That's a straight up lie. It says it's 80. It says it's 79 degrees in here. No, that can't be right. Unless it's just 79 degrees and 1,000% humidity. Maybe that's what it is. Next up, B1 is a chameleon orange soda pop rock. So B1, it is this one here. Let me double check the number. S46. Yes, right here. It's hard to get what these look like on camera, but it's a piece of glass for $10 free shipping. Next up, we got a viewer sale going out to Living Pretty. It is D1. I had mentioned in a video before that I needed to take this listing down and redo it as individual listings, because I'd put them together. I thought it would be cool for, if you had a funky decor and you wanted to make like a cool dresser and different ones or whatever. It's just they're really nice. But she sent me an offer of $20 plus shipping, and I took it because, and I think I had it listed like $40+, because the time and effort for me to make the new listings, not worth it if somebody's willing to pay for them, because I got those in a Mikhail mystery box. I paid less than $1. I'm going to take the profits and move along. And also, Danica has been buying things from me lately, quite a few things, and so I was feeling even extra generous, because I appreciate it very much when people buy things from me. So Danica, thank you very much. That's going out for you today. You made the cut on a day where I don't want to be in here. Next up, A2 is a vintage Fire King jadeite plate, and I think it's this one. I don't think I have a second plate for sale anymore, and I'll double check, but I think that's it. With the like fluted ribbed edge, saucer plate, and for that $15.29 free shipping. I got that and 3 other jadeite pieces for $3, and I sold a lid, a jadeite canister lid, for like $40. Right there, that's $15.29 free shipping. And I think I also sold the bowl for like $25-ish free shipping, $26. So that was a great pickup. This got a note from the buyer. Thank you for your offer. You are welcome for the offer that you accepted. It is A4. It is some 3-inch black shoes. That's all it says. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't believe that sold when the only description is 3-inch black shoes. I don't know what kind of doll this goes to. This is back when Jen was still listing. I'm not saying I would have done any better, but I would have 1000% put more keywords. I don't know what they would be. If your entire title is 3 words and a number, figure out more keywords. Just put more in there. Now, I'm not saying put nonsense. I'm saying you're shorting yourself on the amount of people that item's gonna reach if you aren't finding more keywords to put in. Next up,
A1A
is a rosin headphones, which is not in here. It's not in everyone's favorite location. It's in A2A, but either way, that means I just get to add vanilla ice to the video and everybody loves that. These I got a bunch of lowball offers on lately, and so I tend to counter lowball offers, but this one just sold full price but on sale. So that's not full price, but on sale, $40.49 free shipping. That's a 90% chance that was in a Mikhail mystery box, but I'm not positive. I think so though, so I would have paid less than $1. Next up, another one of these sold. None sold for the first 9 months they were listed, and now I've had 2 sell in the last 2 weeks. It is A5. It is a vintage bronze spoon right here, and I have 3 more after that. For this, I think I accepted an offer, $9.85 free shipping. I think they're listed $14.99 free shipping, but as I said, they hadn't been selling, and I'm still gonna take that for what that is. That's great. I think I got those in a big lot of brass I'd gotten for my dad. I don't know what I would have paid. I probably would have paid somewhere around over $1 a piece. Probably close to $2 a piece. So I'm not making a ton of money, but they don't take up any space. I have now selling the first 2, paid for all of them. So that's plus probably a little bit of profits without doing the math for the exact number. Brass would be in my top 10 of things I like to sell. Love selling brass. Usually get it pretty cheap. The market is very flooded. There's so much out there. You know, I wouldn't want to be a store that only sells brass, but it's something that I will sell forever. I will pick up forever. Next up is a set of books from the same Barbie and Book Buy that has just been doing so well. A lot of 7 Peanuts books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. None of them except for one. Let's not make a mess here, Drew. None of them except for one were really worth listing individually, so I made a lot of 7, and for those I sent out an offer that someone accepted of $17.99 free shipping. That buy has already been so good, and I again have listed 1% of what's in there. There is hundreds of dollars sitting here. Just gotta, you know, find the time, all that kind of stuff. I wish I could hire somebody. I really do. Because I know I could quickly generate enough revenue to pay for them and increase how much money I make. But it's just, you know, finding good employees. I've had employees. Having employees sucks. It's the worst. Because they never care about your business as much as you care about your business. And you're never going to be satisfied with how much work they do. Even if they're a good worker, it's because they're getting a paycheck. It's not their business. They're not. Either way, I don't like it. I don't like having to count on somebody. And also, I would want to hire somebody like 8 hours a week. So who's signing up for that? Probably not many. Next up is Pat 26. It's Pat. It is a, let's see, Pat 26. Oh, so close. I almost got it, man. Almost got it. Pat 26 to McCall's 7173, and it is a bunch of blouse patterns. Fancy, fancy. I wonder if back then it was cheaper to have an artist draw up models than it was to just have somebody wear it, or is it because they make the pattern without actually making the clothes? So therefore, you know, they don't have this shirt available for this person, or this shirt available for that person because they never made them. They just have an artist and a pattern maker. I really don't know. I don't care enough about patterns to dive into the history of patterns. But if somebody knows that, let me know. That'd be fun to know. You know what? Such an easy packing day. Even though I'm dying out here, I'm just going to keep going until I pull everything. So sock 7 is a snap-on socket. Sock 7. And if you never learn anything about sockets and tools, just know that Snap-on is a good brand. If you only know that, you'll do good. Not saying you're gonna find a bunch of it, but you won't fail, because for this single socket, $14.99 free shipping. I don't know how much per socket I paid, but it was very little, 50 cents or something, because I bought a bunch of them and a ratchet and some other stuff. Next up, B4 is a vintage Kinney shoehorn. B4, over in this section of small stuff, I'll be one, two, nope, and this B4 is right here. See what I mean? My brain is mush. I'm over here looking on A5 and A4. B4. Say the words, go to the place. Kinney shoes, shoehorn. It's a little rusted there. Doesn't have a year on it, but I don't have a clue where I got that. I can't imagine I paid more than $0 for it. Maybe it came in a common mystery box. Maybe it just was in a box of random stuff at the bottom. Who knows? But always look stuff up. Because if this was in the bottom of a box and you bought some random miscellaneous at a garage sale, who's looking at this and saying, oh, I bet you somebody will buy this? And they did, for $9.99 free shipping. Next up, B5 is a set of Panini stickers. And it's a repeat buyer. And I think this person also bought a box of Panini stickers the last time. I am disappointed on how these are going, not because they're selling slowly, but I really was hoping someone would send me an offer. I have them listed, I think $10.99 free shipping, or maybe even $9.99 free shipping. Sent out an offer at $8.99, they accepted. But my goal, because I have volume discount set up, was I wanted somebody to send me an offer of like $5 and buy all of them. That was the goal, because then I would be able to combine shipping and save money, therefore make more money.
More money, more money, more money.
And then last thing going out is A4. It is a 35-piece Montgomery Ward A1, 2, 3, 4 silverware set. And like I said before, I should have never put them all together, so now I have to actually look at what they look like. Smooth handled with like some grapes or something, so that should be pretty easy to identify. Yes, smooth handle with some grapes. When you are listing like items, I suggest you do not do like I did and put them all on the shelf together if they look very similar, like silverware. Unlike things like I have my Tupperware grouped together, or my shoes grouped together, or this was at one point just head club covers. But those kind of things, they're very unique to each one, so you don't have to worry about doing exactly what I just did. And then I have 5 TCG player orders going out for about $10, so not great. This one was crazy. It's 27 cards, and it was total profits of like $3.80. So that one's not awesome. Overall, my whole experience so far with TCG Player, I'm probably, 6 months in, 9 months in, something like that. Overall, it's been great. I did a bunch of research ahead of time on how to ship, on the best ways to ship, all those kinds of things, on how the platform works, how to price things. So all of that I did ahead of time, so the process has been very smooth. I do have still a ton of cards to get on there, which I really want to before the holiday season, but there's only one of me, so only so much I can do. If you remember a while back, I was garage sailing and I bought a griddle for myself for $4.50. Look at that. Can't remember my kids' birthdays, but I remember I paid $4.50 for a griddle at a garage sale. Which actually, Kansas' birthday was yesterday. We had her party like a week and a half ago, but her actual birthday was yesterday. And it was like overnight she looked too old. I didn't like it. She went to her grandma's for a week. She came back like extra tan or something. And Jen and I both said, does Kansas just look older? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Actually, also, her birthday was yesterday. First day of school today. Unfortunately, Michael is super sick and he had to miss the first day of school. And also, I don't know. I just can't keep things straight. That's what I'm saying. I can remember that I paid $4.50 for a stupid griddle at a garage sale. Sorry about the sidebar, but you know how I work. I can't remember that at a meeting, the teacher said, school doesn't start for Thea till Thursday. Today is a Tuesday. And because we joked about it. They go to school on Thursday. They don't have school on Fridays for her program. So she goes for one day, then has a weekend off, then goes back to school the next week. We like joked about it, talked about it, and then I couldn't stick that in my dumb brain. So Thea does not have school today. Michael is sick and had to miss his first day of school, which I know he's bummed about. He actually likes school. He misses his friends. And being sick is terrible. He's like sick. But yeah, Cadence went back to school today, and that is a great reminder to myself that I need to be here when the bus gets here. I can't go run and do a bunch of things, and so I have time to run the post office and pack these up. But the griddle was a piece of junk. The lady haggled me after I paid for it, harassed me after I paid for it because she didn't want to give me a deal. It was like $6. I paid $4.50. But it's a piece of junk. That's why it was in your garage sale. It was junk. You couldn't grill anything on it. I tried grilling sausage on it, and the sausage wouldn't even stick to it. It was whatever. So when I went to throw it away, I pulled out the grease drip tray, the plug, and the warming tray, which all sell for around $9.99 free shipping. I will not only make my money back, I will make some profits. So don't be afraid to look things up. Don't throw something away before you look it up. If something's trash, is there parts on it that are worth something? Like down to the hardware of stuff is sometimes valuable. Especially, so you got like a workout gym, and I'm gonna have to cut this off soon. I can't even breathe. Like a workout gym or like a exercise thingy of some kind, like a total gym, one of those. They're impossible to get rid of. You know, you can put them on Marketplace and get a couple bucks, but sometimes you can just dismantle them, trash the big parts, and the little handles and screws and all that kind of stuff and bands and all that will actually be worth money than you can get for the entire thing, and you can put them in a Ziploc bag in a corner instead of taking up a corner of a room. So always be checked. I also almost forgot one more order going out to friend of the channel for quite a while now, Jen. She saw the Dare Frisbee in a haul video, and she said, I want it. I said, okay, it's yours. So this is going out to Jen. Thank you so much for the purchase, and thank you so much for your continued support since way back. There's a few people in the comments that have been around. It surprises me that people stick around and like what I do all the time. I catch myself sometimes not saying things because, you know, my channel's about selling on eBay, but honestly, how much of it is about selling on eBay and how much of it is about just like my life and like what I'm doing? Like this happens to be what I'm doing, but kind of like vlog stuff. You know, it's kind of a balance, and I'll catch myself kind of cutting myself off because I'm worried, you know, what if viewers don't like this, or what if I say this thing and it offends some people and they leave the channel? It's my channel. The people that like it, they stick around. The people that don't, won't. And to the people that have stuck around, I do really honestly thank you so much. And to the new people, please stick around. And if I say something you don't like, don't leave. Just argue with me about it. That's much better. Some engagement. That's how the world gets better. You don't like what I say, I don't like what you say. We have a discussion, and maybe we come to a common ground, or maybe we don't, and we can continue to exist as people and as friends. So that's total sidebar again, but thanks, Jen. Yours is going out today as well. I'll actually wipe it down first. It's still dirty. I'm not an animal. I'm not sending out something dirty. Well, that's gonna be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other. Just really neat. Hey, little feet. Do they ever really fix things? I have no idea what this is. What do I care? Let go. I'm good at this.